Big bags on me, big bags only with my V-chain fam, on my V-chain homies. You can't duplicate these bags cause we track them. Scan that QR code and it's tracking. V-chain bags we packing. Hey, big bags on me, big bags only with my V-chain fam, on my V-chain homies. You can't duplicate these bags cause we track them. Scan that QR code and it's tracking. V-chain bags we packing. Hey. Bagman, I be eating bags like Pac-Man, fighting for like Batman. Rockets need more gas cans cause my V-chain bags like Pac-Man. Real bags, real tags cause I'm sick of all these counterfeits. V-chain, you can't counter it, all aboard the rocket ship. Big bags, yeah, we smashing it. This crypto game, we passionate. This new world, we establishing. We don't need no middleman cashing in. V-chain gang establishment, rockets flowing, profits pouring, we keep scoring. Big bags on me, big bags only with my V-chain fam, on my V-chain homies. You can't duplicate these bags cause we track them. Scan that QR code and it's tracking. V-chain bags we packing. Hey.
Shout out to XRP Bags. Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. XRP Bags once again giving us that crypto wisdom about a wonderful opportunity known as VeChain. If you don't know XRP Bags, you should, especially as much as I talk about him. If you go over here to his channel, not only does he have really great music, but he has a lot of really great information on his YouTube channel, and I advise you to check him out if you want to really know what's going on concerning ISO 222 compliant coins, which are the digital rails that will be the core of the new financial system and the last great transfer of wealth, ladies and gentlemen. So, not only is VeChain going to be used with that, but also Morpheus, ladies and gentlemen. Morpheus is a project that I've known about for quite some time. And if you see the ship there, there's a reason for that because it is about shipping and merchandising. This one here is on the Ethereum chain. And the great thing about Morpheus, ladies and gentlemen, is that it's so sophisticated that VeChain can actually fit into Morpheus, but they can VeChain can fit into Morpheus, but Morpheus cannot fit into VeChain. So you see, so if you came from the VeChain and you can't integrate Morpheus, but if you used Morpheus, you can integrate VeChain into that. So I just thought that's something that you guys might want to know about because today's video is all about things you must know as you navigate the crypto landscape because this is all about you making money your way with self custody as you catapult yourself into financial independence. Because I told you, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to cryptocurrency, when you get into cryptocurrency, you just gave yourself a license to make all of the money that you want. Okay. And if you keep your nose to the grindstone and hold the line, you can indeed have your money working for you instead of you working for your money. Are you tired of being 1 to 2 paychecks away from homelessness? Well, crypto is your answer. We finally have, for the first time in a long time, a tool that cannot be deleted, a tool that cannot be stopped. For the first time, cryptocurrency makes you financially invincible. Before we go along, I just want to say that I am not a financial advisor. I am not your financial advisor. This is simply a channel for education to let you know, like a point man, the opportunities that are available to you. So get in where you fit in, utilize the guidelines. In other words, do not invest more than you can afford to lose. Do not put your rent money, do not put your food money, do not put your daily budget money into your investments. Whatever you have left over and you feel like you want to invest that into cryptocurrency so that you can take advantage of the principle of compound interest, then thus do so at that point. But never ever invest that which you cannot afford to lose, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so here we go with ULTIMO. ULTIMO, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the tools that you're going to need in your tool belt because this is your offshore crypto banking account that can be used as fiat, ladies and gentlemen. And if you look here, you see it says access the world. You get a card where you can take your crypto, you can place it on the platform, you can sell it into fiat right on the platform, and you can use your card. And you can, if you need physical money, you can go to an ATM and take uh, $20,000 a day out if you needed to for whatever reason. Okay, but and if you don't, need physical cash, then of course you can spend it the way you usually do, which is digitally speaking, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, next we also have another one that you're gonna need, which is Spritz Finance. Spritz Finance is a way for you to pay your bills with your crypto in a more local sense, because you have a card on here where you can load the card, you can pay your telephone bill, you can pay your rent, you can pay your mortgage, and you can just basically pay it with your crypto. So you might say to yourself, well, why would I want to pay my bills with my crypto? And the reason is because if you're in crypto, if you are listening to me, and you understand that what we're about here is compound interest, meaning we have multiple income streams paying us regularly or receiving dividends regularly from our crypto self-generating, self-replicating platforms. Therefore, if you take some of those dividends and pay your bills with it, it's pretty much like paying your bills for free because it does not touch your base money. It is coming out of your dividends. And you can take those dividends and you can place it here on the platform. You can put it on your card. You can pay directly or what have you. So, and if you take a scroll down, you can take a look at all the things that are available. They empower you to use your crypto anywhere in the real world. They're here to provide you with refreshingly easy access to the power of decentralized finance, giving you freedom to use your crypto on your own terms, ladies and gentlemen. So that, of course, is our second one. And of course, we're going to go over here because the best thing in the world, ladies and gentlemen, is we understand where cryptocurrency is heading. As cryptocurrency has and will even more so become more and more about tokenization of real world assets, tokenization of priceless paintings, tokenization of gas, tokenization of oil, tokenization of uranium, tokenization of copper, tokenization of anything that has value, ladies and gentlemen. So these global digital rails will pretty much be the source of how we navigate financially in the future utilizing cryptocurrency. That is why ISO 222 compliant coins are so important. But with the tokenization, I offer you today KINESIS. It is you choosing gold and silver as money. Tokenized gold and silver. Protect your wealth. Join a monetary system that gives back. And more so than that, it is a monetary system that is outside of the current fiat system. So if you want to preserve your wealth, you must have tokenized wealth or physical wealth outside of the system, because Kinesis money, not only does it allow you to pull in your crypto, not only is it a DEX for crypto, but it is also where you can swap your crypto right into gold and silver. And not only that, but it is also redeemable, meaning they will send it to you in your hand, ladies and gentlemen. So if we take this, let's just see if we can look at this video very quickly.
Gold, not paper money that grows weaker by the second. On a
Let's take this from the top, ladies and gentlemen.
card that earns you. Protect your wealth by spending physical gold, not paper money that grows weaker by the second, on a card that earns you gold every time you spend. Kinesis not only protects your wealth from inflation, but grows your investment month to month. When you purchase the gold and silver stored in our vaults, we create a digital record of your physical holdings. This way, the KINESIS Money platform lets you easily manage your gold and silver anywhere in the world, and even spend your metals instantly with the KINESIS card. All the while, earning a passive yield. Anytime KINESIS gold or silver is bought, traded, or spent with KINESIS anywhere in the world by anyone, a percentage is paid into your account each month. Preserve and build your wealth with KINESIS Money. KINESIS, the future of money.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Couldn't have said it better myself. I personally can attest to KINESIS because I have been in KINESIS for well over a year, ladies and gentlemen. And they do also give you your own financial advisor that will help you realize all of your goals when it comes to tokenization of precious metals. Now, let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Those are the preliminaries. Now, let's get into the meat and potatoes of why we are here. We are here to earn yield on our money in a decentralized way, thus taking out the middleman, ladies and gentlemen. And if we're going to talk about ISO 222 compliant coins, these are the coins that will serve as the digital rails for the entire new global financial system, ladies and gentlemen, the decentralized financial system, which means as a forerunner in the first wave of this, you being in crypto have given yourself a license to make all of the money that you want. Making money while you sleep, make money while you're at the mall, make money while you're eating lunch. You're basically making money as a lifestyle because as you go about your life and you catapult yourself into financial independence, you have just given yourself back the power of choice. Meaning, in just a short time with your investments, you can have your money working for you instead of you working for your money. Okay? So if you hate your job, if you hate having to go somewhere, you can indeed reclaim the power of choice through the use of compound interest and using cryptocurrency as your vehicle. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we have Fathom utilizing XDC. Okay? XDC is going to be primarily responsible for shipping and merchandising, as I told you. So VeChain, Morpheus, all of that will be integrated into the XDC system. Okay? So Fathom is a smarter decentralized currency. It is stable financial freedom for everyone, anytime, anywhere. Price stable FXD, borderless access to digital money with no discrimination to individuals, institutions, deposit XDC and real world assets, mint FXD, transact and trade. Now, I personally have been watching this project for over a year, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, over a year. XDC has been quiet. Everybody's talking about XRP. Everybody's talking about XLM. I'm a holder of those. However, this is also ISO 222 compliant. Okay. So with this growing system, as you can see, their vision is to be at the center of the XDC ecosystem, integrating with a variety of platforms such as staking, wallets, tokenization, and analytics is the key to our success. These are their partners. Notice we have Comtech Gold here. I am also a holder of Comtech Gold because Comtech Gold is another gold tokenization that is also redeemable. Okay. You should know about a concept, and a concept that is called trustless and or self-custody. You see, when you have self-custody, that means you can make your money your way and secure your money your way. Because once you give power of authority to a middleman or an institution, it is no longer your money. If somebody can tell you no, it's not your money. If somebody can do a bail in and use your money to pay their creditors, it's not your money. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Never forget that. So we have FXD, which is one FXD is soft pegged to USD, deposit XDC to mint and borrow FXD, convert FXD to other stable coins on the Fathom Dex and or on and with the brokers in our system. Now, this second one is a governance token. Now, FTHM is not used in the backing of FXD, and it is not required to use the protocol. So in other words, if you don't want to go deeper into the platform and utilize the governance aspect, you don't have to. You simply come in here and you use some XDC as the base native token, and then you can go in here and you can go around and find out what this platform is all about. Simply go to Fathom.fi. There is no referral safe passage link that I can give you to this one. However, I will put simply, when you go and you copy it, simply write Fathom.fi and you should be a-okay. And if you go to CoinGecko, you can go to the exchanges aspect to find out where you can get some XDC, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Now let's go to the next one. Another thing that you should know about. And one other thing that you should know about is what we're primarily going to talk about today. And what we're primarily going to talk about today is a very, very powerful platform. And it's called TitanX.win, ladies and gentlemen. And the reason we're going to talk about this is because you might say that TitanX is a hybrid. Okay? In other words, it is a collection of several technologies updated, refreshed, reborn, and utilized to bring you a very, very, very powerful platform. Shout out to Thomas G. I noticed today that Thomas G, a very influential YouTuber that is responsible for a lot of knowledge that I have. When I first got into crypto, he, along with Ray, along with Stunner Breezy, along with Crypto Mischief, I have a bunch of people that I look to in order to learn this great cryptocurrency opportunity. And he kind of got tired for a while, and he had a channel, Rags to Riches, and I noticed that now that he's back, he's on Wrecked to Riches. Wrecked to Riches. Check him out when you have the opportunity. But I said that because I think it was this platform right here that brought him back out of the shadows, ladies and gentlemen, because this platform, Titan X, is so powerful. Now, if you've been here for a while, if you've been dealing with Pulse Chain, if you've been dealing with Hex, if you've been dealing with Pulse Bitcoin, if you've been dealing with icosahedron, if you've been dealing with Zen Crypto. Why did I mention those things? I mention those things because all of those methodologies and technologies, and maybe a few more, are intertwined within this protocol here. So I recently have noticed that there is a return to proof of work coins and or mining. Okay, Caspa, Zephyr, all of this stuff like that. However, there is another form of mining that we call virtual mining, ladies and gentlemen. And I first got wind of that when I started doing Zen and Pulse Bitcoin, where I would mint a position or mint the coins, and at an appropriate time, 30 days later, several months later, you would receive the coins. Okay, that's virtual mining. Okay, so here you have your mine over here. You can create your TitanX virtual miners. So in other words, when you take a position, when you create a miner, you are creating your allotment of TitanX coins. Okay, now listen to me, guys, because the plot thickens. It gets thick, 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 thick. There's things that haven't even been released yet that will come into play later. This is a long-term play, ladies and gentlemen. This is a smart contract, ladies and gentlemen. Why do I say it's a smart contract? Because that's important, because we are dealing with a smart contract. We are not dealing with a company. We are dealing with a smart contract that has had more than one audit. To date, they have 3 audits on this contract, not because they want to impress you only, but also because, as the creator Jack Sharp said, about this platform is that any platform that is serious about security needs more than one audit so that to make sure that it is safe and that there are no backdoors or exposure to any hackers, ladies and gentlemen. So the more audits, the safer the platform, okay? Because these platforms hold a tremendous amount of treasury and or money. These platforms are known to have millions and maybe even billions when it comes to something like GMX or Level Finance. Okay. But yes, so let's take a quick look here. Now we have our miner here. Here's a single miner. And then over here on this tab, we have batch miners. Now, if we take a look over on the right side of the screen, you see your summary and estimated ROI. And based upon what you do on the left side of the screen will directly reflect on the right side of the screen, meaning that you could calculate and get a roundabout number of what vicinity financially you can expect to be in at a certain amount of time. You can truly get in where you fit in here. You have your mining power, which is at 100%. You have your miner length. Now, these are in days. Now, I can go back here. If I did 280 days at 100% power, as you can see over here, that equates to start the miner, I would need 0.2047 of Ethereum, and this is native Ethereum, and there's a reason why this is native Ethereum. Very quickly, the reason why this is native Ethereum, the creator of this platform stated his reason, because at first I was a little bummed out that it was on ERC20, but he gave his reasoning and it makes perfect sense. And the sense is that he's trying to get as much dependable liquidity into the system as possible. In other words, if he went with a layer 2 like Optimism or Arbitrum, everybody that's in Optimum, Arbitrum, Polygon, you see, everybody that's on a layer 2 is into Ethereum. But everybody that's into Ethereum is not into layer 2s. You get it? So if I'm on Arbitrum, there's a certain group of people that are on Arbitrum. And everybody that's on Arbitrum is into Ethereum because Arbitrum is a layer 2 of Ethereum. But not everybody that's in Ethereum is into Arbitrum. You see what I'm saying? So in other words, the layers 2s need Ethereum, but Ethereum does not necessarily need those layer 2s on an individual level. You see, those layer 2s are for individuals that want to circumvent the high gas fees that come with native ERC20 coins. So you're going to have to deal with the gas fee once you get over here. So yes, so if we go over here, now if I was to take this down, and let's say I was to go 100 days, you see how it recalibrates over here. It's still the same amount of ETH, but now the estimated ROI percent at the end of the miner is 1,226. And in those 100 days, we're looking at $5,771 roundabout, because remember, we're still dealing with price appreciation during that time and price depreciation at that time, because the price of Titan will fluctuate up and down. And the amount of Titan X coins that you get at the end is 703,019,322.05. Okay. Now at that point, whatever you decide to do here, whether you decide to do a single miner or a batch miner, you get in where you fit in, ladies and gentlemen. You will then next either cash out, take your money and go wherever you're going to go, or you can stake them here. Okay, you could take a portion of your Titan coins, stake them. It is also wise to take a portion of your Titan coins and keep them in your wallet so that if the price of the coins skyrocket, you can sell what you have in your wallet to make some instant profit. And also over here, you can stake your coins here. Now, of course, as it says down here, longer pays better. See, this is where the hex aspect comes in. But they're looking at, in hex, they always talk about 5555, 5555, which is 15-year stakes, okay, and to become rich. Those who have been in the hex community knows, a long time, that have studied, know that it actually only takes 10 years in order to get the same amount of T shares. The extra 5 years is, kind of like gravy. But if you just want the meat and potatoes without the gravy, you can get those T shares in a matter of 10 years. Now, this 3,500 days here, you don't have to do that. You can edit that too if you want. However, when I go in, my strategy is to utilize that 9.2 years right there, because it's not like you're going to have to wait until, let me just go over here, and let's just say, you put, I don't know, let's just say you put that much in, okay? And that's like 1 billion coins or whatever, just speculating. All right, now that's your amount of shares, as you see over here in the green. That's your amount of shares in the protocol. All right, now that of course is locked for 9.2 years. However, if you go over here to the payout section, you will get regular payouts based upon the shares that you have in the platform. So you see, a small fish like myself, I'm not going to do, 3 years or 6 years or do a staking ladder or anything. Every stake that I do will be for 3,500 days, because I need to maximize the amount of payouts that I'm going to get here. So this first one here will be your claimable payouts up here up top. All right. Now, then you have down here, based upon your shares, it will determine your 8-day payout cycle, your 28-day payout cycle, your 90-day payout cycle, and your 369-day payout cycle. Now, check that out. 369. Those of you that are into gematria and or the Nikola Tesla thing know the science behind 369. What did Nikola Tesla say? He said, if you want to understand the universe, 369 is the key. Of course, I'm paraphrasing. You can look up the quote for yourself, but that's essentially what he said. So instead of 365, we see that the creator of the platform has knowledge of 369. And then, of course, if we go beneath that, you have another 888-day payout cycle. And that number 888 is also significant, ladies and gentlemen. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, there's one last thing I want to show you. There are several ways to earn here. You also have a buy and burn function, okay? You guys can go and read the white paper, but this is long term, and it is my assessment that right now this is in fact the most powerful platform that I have in my arsenal, ladies and gentlemen. Now you can also go over here outside of the platform, ladies and gentlemen, and you can go to Uniswap. Is that V3 there? Yeah, V3. All right. You can go to Uniswap V3. And what you can do in Uniswap V3 is you can utilize what they call providing liquidity or concentrated liquidity. There's a difference between providing liquidity in the standard way and providing concentrated liquidity, because when you provide concentrated liquidity, when you do standard liquidity, you can fall out of range, and for that time that you're out of range, you will not be earning your normal fees from the platform. You may not be earning any fees at all, and you have to physically go in. You have to monitor it to make sure that you're still within the confines. And if you're not, sometimes you have to go in and you have to restake and unstake and redo your position and all of that. Now this is here. This is now this, we should have something here to no. Okay. Anyway, you can go here and you can go and you can provide liquidity into V3 with your Titan X tokens, and you can pair it, of course, half Titan, half Ethereum, and you can stake it on the platform and earn fees from the platform and simultaneously give sales pressure or relieve sales pressure of the coin on the platform. So you see, you can actually come outside the platform, take your Titan X coins over here. I don't think Titan X is on here because I didn't import it. But this is another aspect of you earning from your Titan X coins. So you can stake them on the platform. You can keep some in your wallet and sell them outright to get some instant profit. Or you can take your Titan X coins over here and you can form LP tokens, liquid providing tokens, and earn here outside of the platform in another place. So that reminds me of something else. That reminds me of something known as the kitchen sink on the pole strip, which is it's an external partition because it has all of the other stuff. But before we go, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to go into all of that. I also wanted to remind you about LINQTO. LINQTO is a huge opportunity. I want to remind you guys also that knowledge is not power. That is a falsehood. It is only when you act on knowledge that it becomes power. Because you can know all day, but if you don't do anything, nothing changes. So if you do what you always did, you're going to always get what you got. So here, LINQTO is your ability to act on the knowledge. LINQTO is your access to private investment, which was formerly for accredited investors, and indeed some of the things on the platform still are. However, if you use my link down below, this is the one thing where I do have a referral link in order to provide you with safe passage in the crypto space so you don't get phish, hacked, or scammed. But use my link down below for LINQTO so that you can invest in things like Ripple shares, in things like Centrifuge, in things like Polysign. Polysign is a company that allows you to custody your XRP with them. Because if XRP ever does go to what some are speculating, then you're going to have millions of dollars that you may want to custody with someone and receive a healthy dividend by doing so. Okay, so this is LINQTO, and I invite you to use my link to go on there and get yourself some Ripple shares, get yourself some Centrifuge, and that which is available to you. Some of the companies in there, you will have to upgrade your status to a bona fide accredited investor. But if you use my links, you'll have access to plenty to get you started, ladies and gentlemen, especially when it comes to owning Ripple shares pre-IPO, before the initial public offering, ladies and gentlemen. That is astronomical. All right. I've had my LINQTO account for quite some time, and I am here to tell you that it is definitely something that you want in your tool belt. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Sensei at Kung Tech Fu, also known as Crypto Phoenix, reminding you that if you are in cryptocurrency, you are unstoppable and you can catapult yourself into financial independence, because when you're in crypto, you have just given yourself the ability to make as much money as you want and reclaim your power of choice once again. And as you know, ladies and gentlemen, as I